My name is Charlye Jones Heggins, and I'm here to tell you about the Jones family legacy. But before I get started, let me tell you what I've done with the word family, and I used it as an acronym, and it stands for faithfully administering mutual intelligent love yearly. And this is what happened in our family that brought the cohesiveness that we needed to remain as a family. We showed nothing but love. And this started from my father, whose name was Charlye Jones. As you see, that I was named after him, being the first child born in the family. He was born in the state of Mobile, Alabama, in 1898, October 4th. He traveled to Texas after having to get out of school because he had to try to help his mom with the rest of the family members of his family, and he met my mother, Willie Mae Smalley. They dated for a while, but in May of 1929, they were married here in the state of Texas. And to that union, there were 7 children born. As I said, with me being the oldest, I was born April 8th, 1933. And it was so ironic, by me being the first girl, and I received the name of Charlye, you would have thought that they would have waited later, but they didn't. Then I had 2 brothers in a row. They were twins, Manuel Lee Jones and Samuel Lee Jones. They were born July 30th, 1936. Then here comes another brother by the name of Walter Raymond Jones, who was born February 12th, 1938. And another brother was born by the name of David Alfred Jones, born May 4th, 1940. And it was a long time before there was another girl. But finally she did come on board, and that was Leanna Marie Jones, who was born October 28th, 1942. And then for a long span, my parents thought that was it, but along came the baby boy, who was Jose Lee Jones. And he was born February 12, 1946. And from that union, there were 7 children, as I said. But prior to, both my parents had other siblings and family members. My father was married before he met my mother, and he had a son by the name of Richard Jones. And my mother was married and had a son by the name of Johnny Lee Littlejohn, who was born August 24th, 1928. My mother was a great homemaker, born September 30th, 1912. She never worked out of the home until later life because my father, who at the time was working at Sears Roebuck, decided that he could provide for his large family, and that he did. And we were a very musically inclined family. My mom played the piano, and my dad blew the harmonica. So music just runs into our family. I'm about the only one who could not do the singing, but that's okay. I was just the musician. And I'm thankful to God that I've now been in this business for 63 years continuously. And God has blessed me in that area. I can remember when my little brother, David, and the rest of my brothers formed a group, and they called themselves the Tams. And I so desperately wanted to sing with them, and they said, no, we'll let you sing if you want to sing bass, because if you notice, I have a very, very heavy voice. And I didn't think that it was right to make me sing bass. I just declined. I said, I will not do it. And to this day, they never let me sing into that group.